Hello everybody and welcome to a new Minecraft Let's Play. Now, I know this one's going up after the day I'm recording it. I haven't downloaded the alpha world yet. And that's why the alpha LP has not continued. Oh, the lag. What the heck? Hold on. Let me close a lot of stuff then. I have never seen lag spikes that bad on Bedrock. Okay, maybe it's that. Okay. Okay, perfect. So, I think... Okay, so I've got jungle. I know what the seed is. It's not getting revealed yet. I've tried this a few times. Like, the day it was coming out, I started it, but then I just didn't like where things were going, so... Uh, this will be the one attempt I go for, guaranteed. And this is going up this week, I think, starting with an unedited episode, and then we'll go longer recordings for the rest of the week that I edit down. For the most part. Total Miner should be soon. I need to edit that down, though. And I need to get my software for the editing. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a few things. Originally, I was going to upload, like, the Copper Age LP, like, super early into the Copper Age. Like, but I just haven't gotten to it. So, I've decided this will be the world, and I will say this is where it starts. For sure. Now, as for other things, I don't actually need to worry about making a pickaxe right away, because I already have one. So, for wood types, I'm thinking we go building with not any of the woods here. I'm just getting this for the extra wood. I think we start with building with... I'm thinking jungle, jungle, and the cherry wood potentially if I end up getting that nearby. I was trying to think of which type it was. My brain's not like perfectly fully on. So let's see. Okay, I want a relatively high amount of those. So I need to get... Oh, I just thought of something I need to get. When I see sheep next, I'll do it. Okay, sheep, 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 sheep. Please spawn sheep. That or a village I need. And I do see a biome I could get a village in. Actually, I see two different ones. Those are just regular bushes. Okay, I'm gonna get these before they break on their own. Because I like to keep the flowers in the world. I know that this... If you're gonna start a Minecraft world, it's best to start it now before things get too hectic. Now, if you're wondering, it's because Minecraft's getting harder next update. And I do mean legitimately, it's getting harder. Ooh, village. Okay. We don't need to look for sheep now. Even though I just found sheep, I found a village right after. Now, Bedrock villagers, I've recently learned something about them that makes me not like them as much as Java villagers. Now I'm thinking we get a red bed. Okay, I see the pillager outpost that's 500 blocks away from something. There we go, red bed. That tells me there's a blast furnace somewhere, and I'm assuming it's here. Yes, it is. Now, if I find a crafting table, it's mine. Ooh, this is really good. So I do want these. I'm thinking we go bread. Let's get you, potatoes, you, and you. And we'll throw the apple in there. Okay. Now, I know. Oh, second village. Okay. So, I do want to grab this so that no villagers start farming this. And the reason I grabbed the potatoes now is because if I don't grab them now, I might not have time to grab them later. But beetroots are going to be important. Now, as for food, I think we get this. I could make a hoe right now, but I'm just being stubborn. Second bundle, that's fantastic. I don't need oak saplings. Now, oak saplings are useful. The problem is that I just don't know if I'm going to see a use. Punch one, I'll let you reset later. Okay. That poppy's fine. Now, 3 bundles and some armor? Ooh. Let's get this chest as well, because I don't think you can compost poison. Yeah, you can't. So we'll do this. Because poisonous potatoes, I don't know why they didn't give them, like, a potion. Like, you could have made them into, like, a secondary potion ingredient for, like, very easily, like a long time ago. But they were designed to nerf potato farms, and I'm like, I know they're never gonna use them, which sucks, but that's just how life is sometimes, where potential is just unused. So I do like where this is, because I also have a stone cutter guaranteed. I do see... Oh! Maybe the pillager outpost is for that one, and that one's 500 blocks away? Because if you didn't know, a pillager outpost spawns 500 blocks away from a village. Now, I don't know if it's 500 to the edge of a village or if it's 500 to the bell. Because if it's 500 to the bell, that's very different from 500 to the village itself. Because every village has a center, and the town center always has a bell, if I remember right. But that should tell you how much I know about village spawning. Like, I can't give, like, perfect definitions to anything, but that I can give, like, the knowledgeable stuff about them. However, I do not really care for the savanna biome. Even if they updated the savanna biome with what they suggested, I don't think I'd enjoy the biome. Now, I'm not going to say IBX Toy Cat's wrong for, like, liking the suggested biome, like, back then, because, let's be honest, the updates, they're not terrible ideas on paper. I just don't like them generally. And if anyone wants to ask why, you're welcome to, so. Because I'm willing to answer those things. I even will do, like, an occasional Q&A. I'm gonna throw those in there. I think 2 lodestones. The flint, I am always having trouble getting flint, if you didn't know. So, I do like the mesa, so maybe we build in the mesa. I don't know how cherry would look in that biome, honestly. And I mean, like, how good. Maybe I go for... with cherry? Like, I think... if the cherry is just straight up the logs, I think it looks good for that biome. But the pink... I think you'd have to build a certain, like... on a certain layer for the mesa, on the mesa for it to look good. And I don't know if people will disagree with me on that, but even then, I feel like that's a reasonable take to say that I think it would look good at the very least with certain qualifications. But I'm not going to say, like, oh, I want to just be right, because, let's be honest, it's not about being right. It's about just believing in what you want with this, because it's just personal taste. Why should I just kind of fall under somebody else's taste, basically? Wait, I already have a crafting table, right? I didn't grab one earlier. Like, I literally don't have one. I know I used one because I have a bed. Okay, 13. That would put me to 16. I want 20 firefly bushes. Which isn't a bad idea. It's basically to add ambience. I do like... do I have a chest piece on? Did I literally just get... how... tell me how that happens. Like... I literally couldn't even anticipate that. Because it's... how do you anticipate that? I think you just don't. Okay, there's definitely a library here, that means, because that's a librarian. Okay, I do want a grindstone, so we're gonna take it. I know it takes away the jobs from them. Okay, this is the library, so... this is the blacksmith. I'm leaving this grindstone here. And this one, so... okay, that's an upgrade. I do want a saddle, though. I think I hold on to all of that. I just needed those. Since I know that won't fit fully. Oh, this is a really good... thank you, game. If you didn't know... what is the point of that interior? I do prefer the look of barrels. Even though they are so much less efficient than chests in terms of space, I just like them more. I'll come back for those later. This is mine now. And we'll create employment issues for these guys. That's what we'll do. I don't really care for acacia. Acacia's like one of the worst woods in my opinion, but I don't really need to start a war right now, even though people will probably now war just because I said it's one of the worst. And people will disagree with some of my wood tastes, so I'm not going to just say, oh, your take of wood is actually just wrong. Because I can tell you, as somebody who has done a lot of building, acacia is like usable. Every wood type is usable in building. It's just that you have to have the right taste for each type. And well, acacia may be not my taste, but it doesn't mean like it looks unusable, like some people would probably believe. There we go. I was like, why did it do that? Okay, if I can get... Okay, those are too small. I'm just getting super unlucky with it, because I want a few of these. I want to see what you trade. Okay, we don't lock this person in. And people will probably say, what are you cooking? Okay, I did get the amount of seeds I wanted. So I'm going to go ahead and run over to... Oh, hey, wait, this puts me at exactly how many I wanted. Let's go. Also, yes, you did see a grass stacking on a thing there. Oh, a jungle. Ooh, that could allow me to get bamboo. Now, I'm thinking I go towards the second village, and I upload this, like, today. But I don't upload it. I upload it today, but I set it for, like, a schedule thing, is what I mean. Okay. So, like, you guys will probably see this, like, a little bit after I upload it, kind of thing is what I mean. So, like, I upload it on... I'm recording this on Monday, so you'll see it basically later. And today I was originally going to get my alpha stuff done, but I didn't. So I was like, you know what, I'll just wait till I get the chance. Also, I have not gotten any carrots. What is this? 3 villages and no carrots? I do like this villager building. How many crafting tables? I didn't grab that other one I saw, but that one's less bad. The reason I like to have 2 crafting tables is for when I go traveling, I like to carry one so that I can use it. Okay, this house is not one that I should really care about, right? Yeah. Though, did you know there's a Minecraft house that only spawns on Bedrock? And so Bedrock has a different set of villages because of it. And this isn't the village type that it does it. Also, wild terrain right here. I don't even mind. I find it hilarious that I fell in as well. Okay, let's do this. Also, what are the chances of me getting a seed that literally has... Okay, here's... no pants on 3 villages and multiple leather workers. I'm going to leave these alone right here. Okay, you're in that bed. That's another village. I think I go to sleep now before mobs start spawning. And then I check my OBS to see how long I've recorded. Okay, so I'm going to finish recording before I end here. Hold on, I should pin this to taskbar. I'm going to pin these to taskbar so that I can more easily jump onto them instead of having to look it up. Okay. So I'm exploring and I've got like so many villages. Now, this is a seed that I handpicked, so it's like it's not odds on RNG. Oh, you didn't pick this. It's literally I picked the seed out, and then this happened, so kind of thing. But it's still weird how I have gotten almost 2 of every single piece besides... No, actually 2 of every single piece besides pants. Like, on leather. Because I looked at this, I wasn't looking right there for the leather boots. Alright, let's throw these in there. Like, the chances of that are probably kind of low, but this is a pretty good shovel. I will leave this one mostly untouched. This is also a pretty shoddy village, actually. So this is like 5 houses and 2 farms? I'll loot this, but... Okay, this is the first set of emeralds I've gotten on this seed. Like, that's pretty wild. And there are a bunch of hay bales here. Let's see. Do like the fisherman thing. That is like the only thing I'm taking from there. Okay, I'm going to start looking for other stuff now instead of raiding villages. Because I'm thinking we go towards the jungle biome. As much as I like the mesa, I think the jungle might get me some better stuff. Though I could be on the edge of both if it's like set up right. So I've done a lot. Okay. So, here we go. I do like this biome because it's a birch forest, but I like birch forests. That's like something I've known that, like, I remember when they were added and I was like, this is such a cool biome. Even though it wasn't like the biome that people would think is cool. I do like that they did decide to update it with wildflowers. This was kind of one of the reasons I wanted to head to the jungle. Because I can get more melon seeds as well, and I can also get cocoa beans, which I didn't have already. And we found a jungle temple. Oh my god, there's a root forest. Okay, I only need 4. And that filled that up. That's just funny how I immediately find this. I do like this armor trim. Let's get some early redstone and pistons. Okay, we got that. I do like having bones. Honestly, like, I could take the rotten flesh to trade with a cleric. And I do like having tripwire hooks. Like, rotten flesh was probably, at one point, the least useful item. And these days, it is a little more useful. I can't call it, like, useful. Just because of the issue of, oh, it has only one use, and that is to be traded. Meanwhile, poisonous potatoes are literally more useless. They are honestly overall worse for you than eating a spider eye, just because it's like, well, a spider eye it's worse eating because of the fact that a spider eye literally can be used for a potion, and that would be a much better use of it. Meanwhile, uh, eating a poisonous potato, that's like literally its only use, and even then it's like, it's a terrible food, so why would you do it? But bamboo is gonna be one of my most useful things. So I know where some dark oak wood is. Let's see. I have pumpkin seeds on me, so I don't even need these. Why did that make me jump? I saw the wolf in front of me, and then I just hear a zombie. So, I do like the bamboo jungle, but I don't want to deal with it right now. Alright, let's see. So what I'm seeing is telling me I can do what I want and have a nice color of grass. Because this is the mesa right here. I'm next to a jungle. And I see a desert temple over there. Okay. I should install Distant Horizons on Java. That would probably help my FPS on there for rendering. I just thought about it. I do like this location. Let's go ahead and get this, and then I think we go ahead and sleep. And then I'm going to, honestly, I can build here. I just have to look for a cherry grove. But I do like that right there. Do like this hill. It feels like the most secure option without actually being like crazy. And I definitely want to build some armor stands pretty quick. So what I'm thinking is we go up here where the forest is to kind of gauge what I'm gonna see. Because I think the closest village is the one that's like over here. Because there's a village that I can see right over here, but there's one literally behind this mountain, so. Would this be a good building spot? Like, it's a nice set of biomes all clustered up here. And I get the benefit of being next to a massive mesa and a desert like over there. I think we do it here. So I'm actually going to clear out this area because I actually do prefer the forest grass to the jungle grass, not even joking about that. Okay, so I think we do that. Let me just check my time though. I will go ahead and end it here though. So I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.